Hi Pisces, welcome to your reading. This is going to be for July 26th through August 1st. It is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If this one doesn't resonate, guys, definitely check out your other placements this week. So we're going to get into your current energy, your near future, and then we'll take a peek into the next 3 to 6 months. I'm going to clarify that spread, and then once we're done with that, we'll clear it, look into your person's energy, your energy, the possible outcome, and the romance angels and oracle cards. Okay, so if you're returning, welcome back. Thank you guys for all of your likes, shares, comments, and subscribes. And if you're new, I hope you'll stay. I do personal readings. That information is in the description box. If you could, please leave your time zone and the length of reading you would like if you'd like one. All right, so let's get into your energy. This is for Pisces. See what's going on. All right, so we have the Seven of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, the Four of Swords, all in your current energy. Now, in the near future, we have the Two of Cups in reverse with the Tower card right in the middle, and then the Magician. The next 3 to 6 months is the King of Swords with the Ace of Pentacles and the Hermit card. So your overall energy is the Moon. That's you. So there's a couple things that I feel with this. The way I'm glancing at the cards, I think there's a question for you. So I don't know what group of you this is going to be for, that somebody's holding back some information. I'm seeing, wow, they just gave me a whole entire flash of work, like an office. There could be somebody holding back some serious information at your job, and somebody might have leaked that info to you. It's going to be for very few of you. Others of you, it definitely feels like in a relationship, somebody's either holding back information or they're hiding something. I mean, I'm just going to be straight and say that if you're questioning and you're watching this reading, most likely yes. I just heard the name Sarah, so I rarely ever hear names or say them, but if you're listening to this, this might be for you. Either way, for some of you, it's just feeling like somebody's holding back or that things aren't as clear as you'd like them to be. I do very much feel that there's a distance. So if you just met somebody, I think we mentioned that in your last reading. If you just met them and you feel like they're holding back a little bit, that's not such a bad thing. If somebody's hiding things from you on purpose, that's something completely different. So in this case, I'd say be cautious, because I do sense that somebody's holding back really important information that you need to know. In other words, before you move forward. It doesn't mean it's detrimental. It just means that it's something you want to know before you move forward in a relationship, or if you're in one and you feel like they're hiding something, clearly you need to know. Okay, so your current energy is the Seven of Pentacles, and then we have the Page of Wands in reverse, and then we have the Four of Swords. So being set up in this way, the Seven of Pentacles is you waiting to see if things are going to go places. Now, the Page of Wands in reverse just tells me a couple different things. One, this could be a younger fire sign, so Leo, Sag, Aries, that you're dealing with, but this person is not emotionally available. That's what I feel like is being hidden. Either this person hasn't spoken up about something to do with their past, or they're just immature and they keep secrets or hold back because it's kind of a way to control the situation. I don't know why I'm getting this for you. Whoever this is meant for, I'm sorry, but this is what I'm getting. And it feels like you're kind of thinking about things. You've been in your head a bit about it. Do you wait to see if this person's going to open up completely to you, if they're just holding back? But if they have secrets, especially at work, when you've been waiting to see how things are going to go and you're allowing the progress to happen, in other words, you're letting yourself build your way up, and you're dealing with somebody who's as immature as this person who's holding back information or being petty at your job, then this feels like, what do you do about it? I feel like you're in your head about it, trying to decide whether you do anything or if you just kind of take a step back and, stay in your own lane and let this person, I'm sorry to say this, but hang themselves. That sounds, and I don't mean in a literal sense, I mean at a work situation, okay? All right. So in the near future, we have the Two of Cups in reverse and then the Tower card and the Magician. So it does feel like something needs to change. This could absolutely mean that where you feel like things are just not either balanced out or you can't see eye to eye, something feels a little bit off, is just what I'm going to say. Things could magically like change for the better. The Tower does not have to be an absolute, break apart of something. But if this person's hiding things, we have two different energies I'm picking up. If someone's hiding things, yes, this is going to fall apart. If this is someone who's just holding back because they're a little nervous about getting into a relationship and you're just starting out with them, that's different. The Magician could be both. One, the manipulator, or two, someone who's manifesting a new beginning in a good way. They're just a little bit shy. So take whichever scenario fits for you. I will clarify this. So in the next 3 to 6 months, the King of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, and then the Hermit. I love this energy for you because it means that no matter what's going on here, you're coming out of a place of having learned a lot, feeling really good about how you've advanced, whether that's at work, because the Hermit's about wisdom and it's about knowledge and studying to me. So there's a brand new beginning for you. You could be finishing school as well. What month is this? Yeah, you could have maybe gone through a summer session and maybe you're finishing something that has educated you that's going to further you in your career. And the Ace of Pentacles is saying that you're going to move forward and find that job. You're going to find a really good new beginning. And I do sense that it's going to pay very well. The King of Swords tells me that there's a lot of clarity around the decisions that you're making. So as soon as you finish what you're doing, if this is something to do with extra learning at work, whatever it is, I feel like you're going to finish that and then you're going to move right on and you're going to get that position that you've been hoping for. So it's a brand new beginning for you in the next 3 to 6 months. You're coming kind of out of your shell, if you will. Now, if this relates to a relationship, I think this is you needing clarity. You're going to be very clear about what you want. And I think a lot of us think we're clear. And sometimes it takes someone coming into our life to shake things up a bit in order for us to have complete clarity. Is it great to have to go through the process of finding out what we don't like? Not necessarily, but sometimes it's important. So in this case, if you're having to learn a lesson around something in a relationship, something that let's say you don't like, this just gives you that clarity and helps you move forward. It keeps you from being stuck in that place of, okay, what else do I have to learn? Do I need any more lessons? Is this going to keep happening? Like, what do I need to know to graduate from the school, the spiritual school, if you will, to graduate from having these lessons continue? So there's two different scenarios here too. There's one, actual school or learning within the job, and then in relationship situations. Okay. So let's go ahead and clarify the Seven of Pentacles with the Page of Wands in reverse. I definitely feel like I'm actually picturing a young male at a job. So if you're dealing with, it doesn't have to be, it's just what I'm seeing. So there is a young male that I feel that is really petty and immature and tends to play games. So whoever that is, I think you see through them and you're not willing, you've waited too long for this position to allow somebody to interfere in your progress is what I feel like. I think you're contemplating whether you should call this person out or just leave well enough alone. And like I said, if they're going to get themselves into trouble in a job situation, let them. You know, it always ends up paying off if you just stand back and let the universe take care of it for you. Okay. Let's see what's coming out for this. So we have the Eight of Pentacles, which is great. That's all about you focusing on hard work. This is definitely primarily a career, I feel like, reading for you this week. This is keep your head down and focus on your job. You've been busting your butt up until this point anyway, so don't let something get in the way of that. Now, let's take this to the love side of things with the World card. This is amazing because we are always going through transformation. So if you guys hear that a lot in the readings, yes, because we are. And if you don't happen to be going through one at this time, it doesn't mean you won't in like the next 2 weeks. So there's constant movement in our lives. big transformations, small transformations. In this case, you're closing out one cycle and you're moving into another one. Could be just within the next 3 to 6 months, right? Now you've been working really hard, and I feel like not only working on yourself, keeping your head down at work, maybe not wanting to deal with people who seem to hold things back, and with a relationship, if somebody is doing the same, I think you're also going to, maybe give it some effort. If the person seems slimy, obviously you guys are not gonna stick around. If they come towards you with this cup of love and explain things, I'm sure you'd be open to it. But right now I'd say just be cautious, because I feel like there's a part of you that's a little overwhelmed, maybe a little bit stressed out by everything that's going on at work, and you've been betrayed in the past and you don't want to repeat that particular cycle with the World card. So we don't want to do the same thing over and over again, where you may have not trusted your intuition in the past. And listen, we all do it. So I'm not saying, oh, you're wrong or bad because you didn't pay attention to your intuition. Sometimes we don't recognize what that is. And I'll tell people, you could get chills. You could feel a lump in your stomach and something feels like it sinks. You could get really hot or get a chill. There's all kinds of different things that Spirit does to make you aware that your intuition is kicking in, and then trust that thought that comes to your mind. Okay, enough of the psychic lessons. So in this case, you want to make sure that you're paying attention to that. I'm sure you're all aware, especially if you're watching readings, you're getting, into the gist of things. Like, I get it now. I see the signs. I don't want to repeat things. Yeah, you're putting the drama behind you. The cards just keep coming, so I'm going to keep taking them. The Five of Swords. And this is you. Look at your energy, male or female. Queen of Cups, full of love, ready to be in a relationship, ready to open yourself up. You've already found yourself moving away from things that were difficult into a calmer place, and you don't need any kind of drama or conflict. So if you're willing to hang out, if this person's a decent person, for some of you, yes, they are, and they're not hiding anything too serious, great. But I can see that there's a little bit of worry and stress over what is actually going on. The same with the work situation. Now, at work, you could have somebody else that has a really light energy that is actually someone who's honest, who seems to be on your side. I like this energy, obviously, much better than the other one. So I do feel it in both scenarios. All right, so let's move on to the Two of Cups in reverse with the Tower card. This is for Aries. Let me cut this. So the Death card, perfect, because the Tower and the Death card. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio, a Pisces, a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo again, Aries, Sag, or Leo. So here we have the Death card, and then we have the Star in reverse. And then we have the Four of Wands. Okay, so some of you, this is taking a big turn. Some of you could be going through a huge shift in a marriage. Maybe you're right at the precipice of possibly leaving the relationship and you're questioning whether to do so. If you're wondering why things seem to be shifting, it's because you're going through such a huge change. So all of you are going to be at a different place on your journey. So I'm going to tell people the things that some of you may have heard before. This is the Four of Wands. That's about marriage and commitment, children. It could be moving towards that. But right now I'm sensing that there are two people who a relationship has definitely broken apart with the Two of Cups in reverse and the Tower card. And that's because I feel like you're going through this massive transformation. You're getting to a place where you're manifesting your healing. And I mean, that's great energy. So this isn't going to be for everybody. You could have gone through this 6 months ago, but it's important because the energy is still around you. So you could still feel that you've got some of that healing going on. Now, when we talked about the fact that this could be, that something great is going to happen, it can. Somebody wants to manifest turning a situation around. Letting things kind of break apart and build back up is what I feel. So if you're willing to save this relationship, whoever it is that you're dealing with is very much in it with you. Now, in the past, they could have been acting immature, but now they're in the upright. So this is someone who wants a new beginning. If it's somebody from your past and you don't want them, amen, I get it. In this case, this is somebody who's in a relationship, possibly a marriage, that wants things to transform. And if you're looking for that to happen, absolutely it can. And yes, this person really wants to work on things. A decision's definitely got to be made. This person's going to come towards you. If you're feeling their energy and you feel like they really are passionate about you, it's because they are. They very much are. They want justice in the situation. They know that they've treated you kind of shoddy in the past and would like to come back and say, you know, I want to work on this. So this is really for people who are in a committed long-term relationship or a marriage that I'm picking up on. Okay. Now, the next 3 to 6 months, there's major clarity happening. There's a desire to feel like the people that you surround yourself with have pure intentions, integrity, speak their truth, don't play. I mean, we all want that, right? We want clarity around any kind of relationship. I feel the need to shuffle again. Okay, so let's clarify the King of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. We've got the Hermit in the upright, which is great. And then we have the Knight of Swords in reverse. And then we have the Three of Swords. So, wow, there's a lot of different scenarios coming up in your reading today. The clarity and the new beginning at work, love it. You've got the wisdom. You've got everything that you need. You're not going to have to question whether you're going to be moving forward. The Knight of Swords in reverse doesn't mean that you're not going to move forward or get the job that you're looking for. It may mean that you're waiting on the message from somebody and it hasn't come in yet. That's with the work situation. Now, with the love situation, like I said, this is moving forward with integrity. How each of you deals with that is going to be completely different. There's a huge transformation happening, so I do see that it can work out. It definitely It definitely feels as though things are going to come together in the next 3 to 6 months with those of you who are in a relationship, serious or marriage, and don't want it to end. All right, so there's a lot of work that's been done. Both of you have done some inner work. That feels really good. And then the Knight of Swords, like I said, maybe everything hasn't quite come together perfectly, but I do see that it's going to. Now, with the Three of Swords, there was quite a bit of heartbreak. Did somebody put you in third party? Very well could have. Each of you is going to have a different scenario, but in this case, I'd say yes. Some of them did, and that could be why things started to fall apart. And it could have been that you had somebody who was really controlling and you wanted to move away from that energy. Okay, so think about the one person who's on your mind, and I'm going to clear this and we'll get into their energy. All right, so this is for Pisces. Did I call you Aries? I hope not. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to remember the ones I'm doing today. So this is for Pisces. All right. This is for Pisces person and their energy, please. Okay. So your person's energy is the Queen of Cups with the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and then the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. So whoever you're thinking about, maybe somebody completely different. Definitely someone with a lot of financial resources. All right, beautiful. Your energy is the Chariot in reverse, the Six of Cups in reverse, the King of Wands, and then the Seven of Cups in reverse, which I like because there's no confusion around the situation. Look at that. Okay, so for those of you that want to move forward, whether this is a new person, a long-term relationship, or marriage, absolutely, it feels amazing. So I'm getting the chills, and you guys know I'll tell you if I don't feel good about it. This is a really great situation. This is the overall energy, which means both of you feel either a tremendous amount of attraction to each other or you really do have a lot of love for each other and you want to make things work. Now, your person is in a great position. They're open emotionally. They're extremely stable. So male or female, let's say you're dealing with a male. The Queen of Cups tells me that they're in touch with both their masculine and feminine energy, and they're a boss, on top of the fact that they're very secure financially. Now, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse may mean that they just don't move too quickly. That's what I feel like with that card. Now, the Ten of Pentacles says that they know that this is everything. You are their everything. They are, like I said, extremely successful. So if there's things that you feel like are hidden because you're dealing with somebody who's, like, let's say a big person, a higher up in a company, an owner of a company, a boss, you know what I'm saying, because that's what it feels like. This person has a lot on their mind all the time. They're extremely busy. They may seem like they're hiding things from you. If you're in a marriage and you felt like they were hiding money or something like that, I don't know that it was an intentional thing, or it was something, of course, when people hide money, they do it intentionally. But in this case, I don't think it was to hurt you. It was kind of a protection thing. That's a very strange message, but that could be for some of you. So if that's what you sensed about them, I don't know. I don't feel manipulation behind that. I just feel like somebody's very good with their money. But this person loves you very much. They're very stable. They want to be in this relationship. If it's just getting off the ground, it feels like a brand new beginning. If you're in a long-term or marriage, then it feels like it's being renewed. Now, the Chariot card is Cancer, so you could have Cancer placements in your chart. This just tells me that you don't want to move on. The Six of Cups in reverse is not wanting to walk away. You want to find balance. This does feel like somebody that you've known for quite some time. It could have been, let's say, high school sweethearts, even college is what I'm sensing for some of you. So your passion is deep. Now, this to me says that you are balanced as well. You not only are emotionally open, but you're very passionate and articulate about the way that you express yourself and your emotions, which is beautiful, and it's fiery. Plus, you're feeling good about yourself. You have a lot of confidence, which I love. And I feel like this person also brings that out in you, which is great energy. And then the Seven of Cups in reverse, you're not confused. If there was ever a moment that you felt like you were confused around this situation, I don't think you are anymore. I think you know exactly what you want. If there was a moment that things had to be broken down in order for it to be rebuilt, then I think you feel good about where things are and aren't confused about what you want. I love that. All right, so this is for Pisces. Some of you might have an Aries, because Aries keeps popping into my head. All right, this is for Pisces. So we have very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Wedding, like I said, this could involve a marriage, past life relationship. You know it's a strong bond. Reconciliation if the two of you are apart right now. And playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. I think that's perfect. This is like that renewal in something, so that you can find, that fun again. And very soon, like I said, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Wedding, this situation involves marriage. Now, if you're in a long term, this could be leading to that place, or you're hoping it will, and I would say absolutely it will go there. If you're already married, obviously we discussed that. Past life relationship, you have known each other before. This feels like a really, really strong bond. So whoever's resonating with this is a strong, strong bond. Now, reconciliation, someone from your past is returning to your life. If this is someone that you do not want to deal with because they were hiding things from you and they were toxic, I'm not saying wait for that person. This is, if this was a healthy, but there were some things missing and you're interested and open, then this relationship has the potential to move forward and become something extremely powerful. So you know the difference between the two. Obviously, you're adults. I don't have to tell you that. Okay, so let's get the outcome for this. What's the possible outcome for Pisces, please? So, the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, the Nine of Wands, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and the Five of Cups in reverse. Wish fulfillment, Nine of Cups. Beautiful. So the Ten of Pentacles right now, there could have just been some things that needed to be worked out. Maybe it's around finances. Like I said, if somebody was hiding money or there's questions about people's intentions, that could be that. Now, this is like the wounded warrior. This is getting beyond anything that was holding you back. It's the Nine of Wands. You don't want to carry that stuff anymore. Letting past stuff go. Take the one thing, the thing that matters, the relationship, and move forward. Queen of Pentacles in reverse, just a little bit of a sense of instability, but it seems like it's getting better because the Five of Cups is in reverse, and then we move to the Nine of Cups. This is making up. This is not feeling that loss anymore. It's getting over some emotional difficulties and then really working hard because you know how much this means to you. So it feels beautiful. I love that. All right. So we're going to get into the Lover's Oracle for you, and then we'll get the wisdom of the Oracle. This is going to be a long one, guys. All right. Actually, I'm just going to pull the Lover's Oracle and end it there for you guys because this has already gone pretty long. All right. So your first card is Transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. Exactly what I was saying. Okay, and then we have Manifesting Miracles. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. I love that. Okay, Pisces, thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys have a beautiful week. Thank you again for all of your support, your likes, shares, comments, and subscribes. Again, the information for a personal reading is in the description box below. Have an amazing week. Love you to pieces. Take care. See you next time.